Hello, and welcome to today's full moon meandering. The full moon is scheduled to happen in about 10 minutes. Um, it is during the day today, as you might be able to tell. It's also supposed to be eclipsed, which, since I can't see it anyway, will not visually affect anything for me. But it's actually interesting to think about. Because if the full moon, sorry, I had to get some lotion, is about manifesting things coming to fruition or to fullness. And if it's eclipsed, what does that mean? And I think for me, what it means is that it's not that the things have not come to fruition or have not reached their natural high moment. It could be that we don't know about it. There are a lot of things that happen that we don't know about that have happened. You submit an application and somebody has decided to hire you, but you don't actually know about it until they send you the notice or the call. Um, there's many things out there like that, I'm sure, that I just can't think of off the top of my head right now. But a lot of it about other people making decisions, perhaps. Or if it comes to us, um, things that we've just been going through, especially full steam ahead, when it feels like everything is piled on. And so a moment of fruition or accomplishment could pass, and it could be obscured by all the other activities that are happening. And we don't realize until we get to the other side of it and look back and go, oh, I guess I took care of that while I was in the middle of this big event. Um, or somebody else took care of it. Or, I don't feel that anxiety or fear or need or whatever to do this. I feel like I have already reached that pinnacle. And yeah, the explanation, I guess, is a little obscured also. But it has been that way most of the week. If you're like me, we're in a place that has gotten a lot of smoke this week. So much smoke that it has been safer to stay indoors, which just hurts me to say, and close all the windows. And a couple events have been canceled because being outside for a length of time with the smoke is bad for our health. And so a lot of things feel obscured this past week. Even though the smoke is out there, it's what we see every day. Like in the visual, the mountains, today is the first day they've been clear, actually visible to the eye for a while. And we don't think about how much that is part of the daily routine until it's not there. So it can cause a feeling of anxiety or um, unease that something just isn't right. And we might not be able to pinpoint it because, we're adults, so we can handle this stuff and we understand that it's smoke and it's covered. So logic tells us everything is fine and we just don't understand what's going on underneath. But really, the body knows, the brain knows that something is different. And it may even understand what it is, but it is not something we have direct control over. Um, and so it can add haze to the inner being as well as without, so within. And I think that can affect all areas. Because if we're feeling this thing over here that's pulling our attention, even though we are working on focus, we could miss um, moments of being effective, moments of joy, moments of beauty that we otherwise wouldn't miss. And I think this is probably a good time for it to happen as we head into winter. Okay, yes, we're going to reach fall first, but I still have a lot of anxiety about winter. So this is good practice for me to be able to look out at the sky and say, yeah, things look different than how I prefer them to be. But I know that it is all still there. I know that I have lived through things like this multiple times. I am more than capable. I have all the skills. I have the knowledge I need. If I feel like I don't have the knowledge, I know where to go get it. And while some things can be obscured, I also know that I just have to wait a few minutes and the moon will reappear. Um, the winds may shift things a little, the clouds might float past a little, um, my brain might clear a little, and it always comes back to being okay. It always comes back to being okay and to having a moment to take a deep breath, which we're going to do right now, and looking back and being able to say, I handled that well. I did that well. Oh, look at me. I took care of that really well. The things that sometimes used to bother me, I handled fine. Now I have some new things. Because that's also part of the cycle. The creation cycle, the fulfillment cycle, and the releasing cycle is we get to something and we accomplish that. And then there's the next thing to see, to heal, to build, to file, to take care of. And it's always a little different um, because it is a new day. It's built on new things. There's new elements. There's new visibility patterns. So the full moon eclipsed. We don't always get to see everything that we've accomplished right away. And sometimes it can feel like many things are obscured and we don't have any control over it. But we know that the cycle will continue. We know that we have many skills to use that we have practiced. And we know that we are always creating more skills, more ways, more connections. And we know that we are held and everything always comes back to good, to amazing, to beautiful, to love. So I hope that each of us is able to find a couple moments just to sit today and think about all the things we have accomplished from doing our laundry to answering an email to yard work or housework or work, all the things that we've accomplished. Don't let it get buried by all the other things that feel like they're going on or by all the things we can't control. We accomplish stuff every day. We fulfill things every day. We start new cycles every day because we are awesome and we are loved. So thank you for joining me on my meandering today. And there we are, right at the pinnacle. Let it flow. Let the awesomeness commence. Let us feel that energy of everything coming into fruition. And then move into our resting cycle. All right. Take care of you.